Hello, my name is Alicia Maupin, and I grew up in a very, very small town called Foyle, Oklahoma. Most everyone from here has experienced being broke at least some point in their life or another. So growing up, I heard the phrase, money can't buy you happiness, quite a bit. Today I want to share with you the three main reasons why I believe that money can in fact buy you happiness. I know it can't buy you all happiness, but I do believe that money can buy you some happiness. The first of those reasons being that having money gives you financial stability. When you don't have money and you can't afford to pay your bills or to buy groceries or other necessities for daily life, it creates, this whole layer of stress that could lead to severe anxiety, depression, and many other mental disorders. In fact, if it gets bad enough, it can even lead to a lot of physical disorders as well, such as constant migraines, stomach issues, heart issues, and again, many more. Any of those symptoms would make it really hard for somebody to find happiness in the small things of their day-to-day life, especially if they're struggling tremendously with financial stability. In an article written by Lawrence Robinson and Melinda Smith called Coping with Financial Stress, they talk about how the American Psychological Association funded a study that showed that over 72% of Americans struggled severely with financial stress. That means that over half of the American population is struggling to find happiness with their daily or day-to-day situations because of all the stress that they're under. Therefore, if they had more money, they could probably feel a little less stressed and probably find happiness in the little things of life. The second reason that I believe that money can in fact buy you happiness is that it can literally buy you happiness. Well, at least buy you the things that make you happy. For example, physical items, experiences, adventures, all those things that really make us happy, but would be really hard to do if we didn't have money to do so. My first example is a small example, so maybe you went with your family to go see Christmas lights and you're walking around trying to enjoy yourself, but all you keep thinking about is how cold you are. And luckily for you, you come across a hot chocolate stand. It would be really, really nice to have one of those, but without money, you're not going to get it. Lucky for you, you have a couple dollars, so you can stop and get you a hot chocolate, and now you're feeling much warmer and can focus on this happy experience with your family. Even bigger than that, maybe you've wanted shoes, these specific shoes, for a really long time, and you just thought about them, and you're out shopping with some friends, and you come across these shoes, and you're just so excited to see them, and again, lucky for you, you have money that you can buy them, because if you didn't, you'd be a little bit more disappointed leaving that store. But just imagine the happiness you'd have because now you have those shoes that you've really been wanting for a while. The happiness may not last that long. It might go away after a couple days or so, or months, or depends on who you are and how long you cherish items, but at least you're happy in those moments. And even bigger than that, maybe you've always dreamt about going to Hawaii and now your family is planning this big Hawaii vacation. And it would be really hard to take that vacation with no money. So hopefully you have the money to go. But anyways, that happiness would last quite a bit longer, at least for me personally. If anytime I was able to just sit back and think about all the memories that I made in Hawaii, that would just bring a lot of happiness to me. I found a quote when I was doing research by Flick Everett in his article, Why Spoiling Yourself Makes You Happier. And he says that studies have shown when we give ourselves treats, we feel happy, indulged, and contented, which boosts our self-esteem. And I would agree with that full-heartedly, because honestly, if you treat yourself at all, you find happiness in it, whether it's something as small as buying yourself an ice cream cone or something big as buying yourself a new car. You're going to feel pretty happy about it in the moment, at least. My third and final reason why I feel as though money can in fact buy you happiness, it kind of correlates with my second reason, but I feel it's a little bit different, because I grew up in a family that just loves to give. So growing up, I was raised that giving to others is one of the happiest things that you can do for both yourself and for others, and I, to this day, still live by that, because I do find a lot of happiness in giving to others, such as gifts or time and energy experiences. If I can pick up one of my best friends and take them out to lunch and I see that it makes them happy, it makes me twice as happy to see that that's happy for them. Or if I go shopping and get my niece the best birthday present she's ever seen, it makes me twice as happy as her to see that she loves it. And so without money, it'd be really hard to go out and buy those gifts for others, or to, plan a surprise party for my husband or my daughter. Without money, it would be really hard to do those. So in that case, money can still buy happiness for both you and somebody else. I found an article written by Dr. Susan Heitler called Antidotes to Boredom, Why Shopping is Fun. And she says that hunting for discovery and then acquiring something new, gift giving then augments this pleasure with the added bonus of giving something to someone. Both separately and combined, these acts create serotonin, which is also known as the happy hormone. That's probably why I love shopping as much as I do, because it makes me a lot happier than most other things. Thank you.